Okay, so basically what the Prime Minister said about the motion that we have right now, which is about the House requiring individuals to pass a political general knowledge to in order a test in order to vote, in order to have a vote, is absolutely a little bit nonsense that we have right here. Because of what? Because I do have some highlighted feature or highlighted statement that regarding that the the Prime Minister of the first speaker of the opposition of the opening government team said to us a couple of minutes ago regarding about the motion that we have right here. So the first one is that he said that in the current status quo right now, in the current status quo, that people don't know who is to vote and didn't really know what the standard to be putting in. Well, the thing is that you regarding about the status quo, I do believe that you are only catching the small picture of that you have right now. The current status quo is not like that. The current status quo is that people already know about what kind of leaders, what kind of people that they need to voting in, because there are a lot of political observers, like for example Loki Groom, like explaining about what this party have for the ideology, what this person have to do principle to running a country, and so much so on. It's not only Rocky Gerung, and because there are a lot of another political observer observing their political issue and political relation between other party in Indonesia that we have right now, or even in Indonesia right now, even also in in other countries such as the US as well, like the political relation between Joe Biden and Donald Trump that we have a couple of months ago. And then regarding about the chances that we have right here, the unlimited chances is not effective. Why? Because when we give people unlimited chances of doing the test, that means the chances of the test of being delivered to the people isn't really going to be effective. Why? Because if we allow them to do that, that means we are wasting our time to not giving a vote. If you understand what I'm meaning, is that when we so basically what the Prime Minister proposing right here is that we in order to vote, we have to have a test, we have to pass a political general knowledge test. Yet when we fail those tests chance after chance after chance, the thing is that we don't have the right to vote. We don't vote at all. That's what I say. You don't see the bigger picture. You don't see in the end of the days. In the end of the days, if we always having to fail, those unlimited chances is no good to use. So it is a futile statement that you got delivered. And then the second one is that the thing that I wanted to really have highlighted is that they study for months. Study for months, yes. The government will allow you to study for months. That means there will be a lot of time, there will be a lot of material to take in, there will be a lot of knowledge to take in. That means it's indicating of how hard the test will be. The Prime Minister doesn't really, give the clear example how the test will goes. How hard is it? How easy is it? The Prime Minister didn't really, explain about the test is regarding about the indicator of study for months. That means if you are studying for months, that means the test is only going to be hard, and for people it is going to be very, very wasting of time, because that will allow them to not have the voting right that they usually have right now. And then the next one is that neutral party can be the one to handle this job, to handle the general knowledge of the test, which is about in order to vote. Now, neutral party that we have right here in Indonesia is, of course, Bawaslu, in which Bawaslu take the responsibility to vote the election of the president and any others else. If we create another party, if we create another institution for this kind of matter, that will create a lot, that will need a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of people, a lot of work. That means we are going to be very hard to implement this in the very first place. Because of what? If we try to create that means it will be a long time. Okay, then when we are not to create another party, then we must take it into Bawaslu. That means Bawaslu will have to take a double job. in which they have to be the judge for the people to to pass this test, and they also have to the one who analyze and check the voting that we have right here in current Indonesia. And lastly, regarding about the mechanism that we have right here, regarding about the mechanism that the Prime Minister give to us regarding the motion that the House required individual to pass a political general knowledge to test in order to vote, is that the Prime Minister didn't really give a clear mechanism on how the test will go and the difficulty of the test, like such as the standard to pass. They didn't really give the clear mechanism about that, and how the test will go, and they didn't really give the mechanism on that, and the policy of doing the test, they didn't really give the mechanism of doing that as well. So I do believe that all of this statement that delivered by the Prime Minister is absolutely nonsense and is a bit contradictory with what I want going to say right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my statement. Right now. So, my statement right now is that regarding about the motion that we have right here is that every people have the right to vote. The vote to right is infinite. If we are allowing this motion to propose in Indonesia, for example, that means for the people who are not pass this test, that means you are taking the right to vote in order to have a democracy. That is not democracy. That is just oppression. If you are going to take the same chances of, if you wanted to make this same thing as in the driving license, yes, you take away our freedom of driving right. You take away our freedom of driving a car. Yes, but you can't really make that the same as we have right here to vote as well. No, you can't have that. You cannot do that, because those two things is absolutely different in every kind of way. Because of what? The vote to right for other people to running this country is infinite. The vote to right is infinite, okay? While for the chance for us to having a draft is also very different. So because of that, because the proposal that you guys propose is absolutely a little bit nonsense, and then the test is not unnecessary, in which the relation with the status quo is not really good. So because of that, we are from the leader of opposition are stating against the motion that we have right now. Thank you very much.